Good morning everyone. My name is Mayank and I am a student at IIM University Gurgaon. So in this video you will going to know about the brand Mokobara and different marketing strategies used by them for being a successful brand. With me I have my colleague Rajat, Abhishek and Aryan. So open. Thank you. So guys, I want to discuss you about any luggage brand. Like if I tell you a luggage brand or a luggage, any luggage, what first thing comes in your mind? What do you think about it, bro?
Yeah, sure. To be very honest, if we talk about luggage, the only thing that we think about is functionality, something that we can carry around, something that can carry goods, or something that is burden, that puts burden on us, and there is no sense of anything else or any emotions in it.
But I think it is not emotional personally, and it is just a weight that you carry it along. That's all I can say about a luggage.
Yeah.
What do you think about it, Abhishek?
That's where the Mokobara changed the game.
Mokobara. Have you heard about Mokobara?
Yeah, I do it.
So can you brief us?
For the audience that is going to listen to this YouTube video, so that they can relate to it. Everyone must have heard about Zudio and Westside. It's about launching a product in such a way that it can attract new generation of people or some urban millennial people. Somewhat they can have an emotion with, which any luggage brand has failed to do so. So I guess that's where Mokobara is definitely different in dynamics and as a product in a whole.
I think even I have seen their products, and the kind of facade they have on that store, it shows aspiration of their products and everything. Aspiration and minimalistic designs, which actually just not a luggage, it is a personality fitting thing.
That's the emotion angle where Mokobara changed. Mokobara differ from companies like Safari and VIP.
Hearing from you guys, this feels like Mokobara have changed.
It's fine, it's fine.
Mokobara have changed a boring travel into a very lively, experienced and a great travel.
Exactly, that was the point of as a whole.
Okay. So what coming to a marketing segments, what about the STP analyst? Anyone know about it?
Coming as an MBA professional, there are multiple people who are going to watch this video and wouldn't know anything about STP. So let us discuss what does STP stands for. S in the STP stands for segmentation, T stands for targeting, and P stands for positioning. To sum up it all, it's about how Mokobara made sure that they are positioning and targeting the people that would understand the feelings that they want to generate into people. So yeah, that's about STP and how crucial it was.
Okay, I would just like to connect it with this STP analysis that Mokobara is mainly focusing about psychographic segmentation. It is actually just not they are showing that it is a luggage that you can just fit it anywhere. It is about your personality, because when you see it in their ads, it is a traveler who is traveling with a luggage, showing a story about his journey. And that's what I can say.
Which is why Mokobara avoiding discount, heavy discount messages. They are targeting premium, but more reliable, like more relatable.
Yeah.
I want to know actually more about it. Can you tell me about their pricing model and all that?
Can I go first?
Sure. If you want to.
So basically what they are doing right now is approaching a premium pricing approach.
Okay.
Where they just want travelers who are traveling. They're just pointing it to that kind of sector there right now. And
So what you want to say is they are only targeting frequent travelers and not to the people who travel once in a while, because they won't get the essence of the emotion, right?
I think you're correct about it.
It basically sits between a mass and the luxury whole. They are combining the luxury segment and the mass.
But like you said, it's about the premium bit, right?
Yes.
But I do believe that your point is relevant, but don't you think that would make them face challenges in tier 2 and tier 3 cities where people are not looking for the premium value but about the traditional values, about the things, and loyalty comes into picture which would hamper the image of Mokobara in the whole.
I agree with the limitations that you have showed to me about Mokobara, but there are the success points that which I would like to point you out about Mokobara that they have done. What they have created is an aesthetic brand and aesthetic products, and they are mainly focused on Gen Zs and other professional corporate people, and they're just trying to put luggage in fashion. Luggage in
Mayank, can I ask you something?
Yeah, of course.
If adding to what Mayank Aryan just said, he said that it's about adding the emotions bit, right? But what about the price bit? Because if we are increasing the price, and in tier 2 and tier 3 cities, there are multiple options where you can get multiple luggages at a cheaper price. What is your take on it?
But I think Mokobara tends to offer something more functionality into their bags.
Exactly,
More
yes.
of tacky bags, aesthetic bags that could be related to Gen Z. So that's why Gen Z are shifting towards Mokobara.
I would like to point out one more point about Mokobara. They are not just selling bags, they are selling inspiration, they are selling a story. When you see their ads, I've already told you guys, there are travelers, not celebrities, who are doing their ads. There are travelers who are carrying their luggages and going on a journey. They are just trying to show you that luggage is not a weight, it is a story.
But as an MBA student,
carries story, I'm
as
sorry
an
about
MBA students, I wanted to know more about Mokobara from an MBA point of view. So like, can you tell me about their marketing piece, what they have used and what they are using?
I guess we have been talking for a lot of time now. Let us give
think
Abhishek the time.
Abhishek has to say something about
If
it.
we discuss about the four piece of Mokobara. First, if you talk about the product, basically Mokobara, if you talk about the product of Mokobara, it mainly focus on the high segment, like luxury brand and affordable brand. So, and if you talk about pricing, they are like luxury affordable brand. They stay at that segment. And if you talk about the promotion, earlier the Mokobara started from Instagram and the digital marketing and all. Now they are focusing on experience stores, and the last one was place. Their main is
Go ahead. It's the place. It's about where they are putting it, like in the tier 1 city, not in the tier 2 and tier 3 city. Which brings me to a question to you, Abhishek. If you were given an option to buy a cheaper bag with the same functionality and a bag which has different emotion but the same functionality but at a higher price, what would you choose?
It basically depends upon like what type of taste I have. If I am a budget friendly guy, I will go with that.
No, but given that all the circumstances, I want to know your personal opinion and what would you choose?
I will go with Mokobara.
Mokobara, exactly. Which brings us to the point that it is not only about the functionality but also about the emotional satisfaction also.
I would like to point to one
Yeah.
more thing. I would like to actually correct myself. So when I said it is a premium pricing model, they are working on it. It is also there a price stable also. So it is not that rich. Sorry, it is not that
Premium
expensive.
affordable brand. It's a premium
It is
affordable
not
brand.
that expensive. It is not that cheap. So it is in a very stable pricing model. What they are following it.
Also, man, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
So, with every brand comes competition, and for all we know, there are different competition in the market for when it comes to luggage, whether it be American Tourister or VIP or Wildcraft or any other brand. So, what do you think would be the perfect approach, given that it's on a high rise, Mokobara? What can they do more so that they can overcome their competitors?
First of all, my straight out thinking is that they should use value based products. Like they should focus on if I talk about all of us, we focus on value. If we are paying 5,000, 4,000, 3,000 for any product, we want value from them. Like they should give us what we are paying them. So that's why Mokobara should value on focus on value based products that Gen Z would like, and it will help them grow in every tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 cities.
Totally agree with you, 100%.
So, given that we have covered a lot of topics about the luggage and Mokobara as a whole, let us discuss more about as an MBA student. And since Abhishek covered the 4 P's of the marketing, Abhishek, why don't you cover up the topic integrated marketing as well? Since Zishan sir also said that how important of a topic it is and how important as an MBA student it is to have a thorough knowledge about it. So why don't you cover it?
First of all, Mokobara marketing looks very different from others because Mokobara doesn't shout; they just whisper. But still, we are listening. And if you talk about the IMC studies of Mokobara, the Instagram was playing the main role for them. They started with them like the first aesthetic branding. Instagram branding is known. Mokobara is known as first aesthetic Instagram branding, and influencers storytelling. They focus on influencer storytelling, and they are doing like more emotional content and B2C convocations. And these all things are in
line with the IMC. So what we can get the grasp of what Abhishek just said was about how Mokobara made sure that it is not only about marketing about verbally and physically, it's all about marketing in a social media platform as well, which has been done by Nykaa, which has been done by Zudio, which has been done by Westside.
So I would say that on those platforms, the audience is very much interactive, so they would get a lot of audience from there.
Actually, like if you want to grow as a brand, not about only profit, but if you want to grow as a brand to pass on your idea into your audience and all of the people do you want to sell, you have to do a good marketing. You have to select good sectors where you market your product and how you market your product.
And when we talk about Mokobara, it was about how their strength defined them and not their weaknesses, because every brand has a strength and every brand has a weakness. So like we covered in this segment, how the emotional bit and how emotional satisfaction was their strength, and how lack of presence in tier 2 and tier 3 cities were their weaknesses. Still, Mokobara is on a high rise. Why? Because it was their strength that defined them.
You're totally correct about it, and as I said that it is not that expensive, it is not that cheap, but the thing is that there is a price segment which is not affordable to a lot of consumers.
To sum up the whole segment now, because it's been a while since we have started discussing, we can say that Mokobara is a different kind of a brand which has been introduced into a segment which was very boring at first. Don't you agree, ma'am?
Yeah, I agree 100%. Like it's only about bags. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Who want bags? We all have so many bags.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you see Mokobara, what they are trying to do is setting a travel mindset.
Exactly.
If you look at it that way.
Travel.
No, actually, my friend also uses Mokobara bag, but he uses that bag for his office purpose. Like,
exactly.
But they are giving an experience. Like you have a flawless experience and a good functionality plus.
Which many traditional brand fails to introduce.
Completely agree.
Yeah, so to sum up this and to conclude
Yeah,
this,
we should wrap it up.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to go home.
To conclude this segment, would you like to conclude it, since you have been the narrator and all?
Lead guy.
Yeah, exactly.
It was fun talking with you and discussing about Mokobara's marketing strategies and segment, about P's, 4 P's, 5 P's, and it was very good experience. When we started, I don't know much about it, but right now I have very
Even
clear.
we all got to know a lot about it.
Yes, yes.
If we are looking at that way.
Okay, so it was a good experience. Like, okay, so
Yeah. So thank you guys.
Bye bye.